Hi, thanks for checking out this video. My name is Mike Sheley, and most of my content on this channel is for youth pastors. But this video is one of a series in a playlist about how to deliver effective presentations. I want to give you some tips that I have learned over the years. That's right, it's kind of a nerd hobby I have to study presentations, but the ones I have found, whether I've read it in a book or watched it done in a presentation or just saw it through trial and error, have really made a difference in the presentations I make, and I want to help those help you as well. And this video is all about color and transitions. Color and transitions, two things that might not be appreciated enough, but when they're done wrong, you can really tell it's wrong. And when it's done right, it may not even be noticed, but that's part of the value of doing it right in a presentation. So always remember, a presentation is mostly about you, the presenter. Can you deliver the information effectively on your own? And can that presentation really step it up a notch and be memorable? When we think about colors, you think of an artist palette. They mix up on this palette and have all the colors they're going to use to paint and to create that creation on canvas. Same thing when we are working with a presentation slide. You have so many colors you can pick from, but it could end up looking like a mess instead of looking really effective. So we need to find some tools that will help us to present effectively. One of my favorite tools I found is the website COLOURlovers, C-O-L-O-U-R, and so they have a palettes section. I've got a link to this in the video description, and I want to show you a few samples of how they have people that have picked out palettes, put these colors up for everybody to see, to vote on, to give feedback on, and you can type in a few keywords and find just a set of colors you're looking for and know that they go together even if you have no design sense whatsoever. So here we go. This set of colors here is called Crayon Box by Aryn. They're on COLOURlovers, and it's a nice little set of colors for your presentation. They've got a bold, simple 4-color palette that the COLOURlovers team put together called Metro that has a nice urban feel to it. There's almost a spectrum here. This one called Cheer Up Emo Kid by electrikmonk that I really like, and it has a nice pop of that green on top of those blues and pinks. I'm not really a color person. I don't know how to describe them other than what they basically are. Some of them are even come from trendy things. As I'm making this video right now, the game is out, making words, trying to figure out what letters make this 5-letter word. And so the wordless palette is a popular one, using just 4 colors there that people will recognize if you're doing something related to words. I love bright colors, especially working with middle school students and preteens. And so one of my favorite palettes on the website is this Pop is Everything by Jen Savage. It is one of my favorite, bright, get your attention, and all these colors look really good with text and images on a black background. So really, really good one there. This one has a nice little mix of colors to it here called Threadless by the COLOURlover team. And so whatever you are doing color-wise, you'll find something of what you're looking for there. Seasonal, they have seasonal palettes. They have all kinds of random palettes, keywords. You can scroll, look at by most popular, by newest. You can sort by how many colors you want. There's such a variety there. But for someone like me who wants to add some color and wants the colors to go together, I don't want to guess that it's going to work. And so using the palettes on COLOURlover's website can be a really helpful thing. When you're using color, that's my biggest key teaching point with color today. Use colors that go together. Even when they contrast, they still work together. And you can study color wheel theory and all kinds of stuff, but just know that this website will take a lot of that hard work out for you and help set up your presentation. Often when I'm creating a new presentation set, I will go to COLOURlovers and find a palette, and I'll create a slide just like I showed you with those colors like we have here, and that'll be one of my core slides I go back to make sure I'm using those colors as I create my presentation. The last thing I want to talk about today is animations. I learned this from somebody else. 0.7 second is that long. For animations and transitions, that's a good default to set things at, to move through your presentation. And here's the deal. There is an exception to that. Usually around 3 to 5 seconds per slide if using a word or a phrase for text. But adjust that text to be close to the speed of reading. You don't want it to fly up on the screen and be distracting because of how fast it is. You also don't want it to be typed so slowly that it is still going when you're done saying the phrase and people are bored with it. So kind of keep that in mind with transitions. A lot of them are set by default too slow, in my opinion, on presentation software. Get it to about 0.7 seconds from slide to slide or when animating something on your slide, and that'll keep things moving along pretty quickly. Also remember, unless you are George Lucas and the Star Wars team, keep it to like cuts and fades, dissolves. Your transitions shouldn't be everything that's available to you. Apple and Microsoft give us more than enough transitions in Keynote and in PowerPoint. Unless you're just trying to be funny and that's part of what you're doing, keep the transitions really simple, but just so they help people know we're moving from one thing to the next. This presentation, this video about presentations wasn't real, like I said, rocket science or elaborate, but if you found it helpful, if it's helping you improve your presentations, give me a thumbs up there and like the video. If you've got a tip about how to use color, plenty of people know more than me about color. Leave a comment below and help somebody else out. And especially if you have a question about using color. If you have a question about the COLOURlover's website or how I use color in presentations, leave that question in the comments. I'm going to do my best to respond to those and help you out. And hopefully the community here will see that comment and give you some feedback as well. To be honest, a lot of great resources I still hear about today are from word of mouth. And so if you know someone that has a hard time or their presentations have some bad color palettes to them, then share this video with them. Let them know about these resources and this little tip in this short video, or help them with transitions. And then if you want more content like this, then subscribe. Honestly, most of the content on this channel is going to be for youth pastors, but I'm going to be doing a lot of videos about presentations to help you out with that. And so if you create presentations, why don't you subscribe and join the community and help us out with that. At the end of the day, we are the communicator. We are the one people are watching. We are the one that people want to hear from. And that presentation that we create either helps with that or hurts that. And I want to help you be more effective, help you stand out so that you can communicate effectively and achieve the goal that your presentation has in the beginning. Thanks for checking out this video. Remember, leave a comment, ask a question, leave us a tip when it comes to color and transitions, and we'll see you next time.